At the June Long Beach show earlier this year, Martin Logies displayed the incredible Cardinal Collection Educational Foundation's Cartwheel Cent set. It's one of the finest and most beautifully displayed coin collections you will ever see. This amazing set is the #1 all-time finest large cent typeset on the PCGS set registry. And the collection was the recipient of an impressive Hall of Awards at the A&A Set Registry Luncheon. But Martin went one better at the A&A show in Boston. He showed the full date set of U.S. large cents. Painstakingly assembled by Martin on behalf of the Cardinal Collection Educational Foundation, the display represents a superb collection of historic and rare private coinage from 1787 to 1792 and early items from the Philadelphia Mint from 1793 up to 1852. The collection was exhibited courtesy of Bowers and Morena Auctions. In this video, Don Willis asks Martin about how the Cardinal Collection was assembled, about his future plans, and which coins in the set are his favorites. One is known simply as the coin. Which one is the coin? Watch this video to find out. For more information on the Cardinal Collection, go to Large Cent Typesets on the set registry and to Martin's website, www.earlyuscoins.org.
Hi, I'm Don Willis. I'm here at the A&A show in Boston with Martin Logies. And Martin has a beautiful early copper set he's displaying. Hey Martin, how you doing?
I'm doing great, Don. How are you today?
Great. Okay, so this is part of the Cardinal Educational Foundation collection?
That's correct.
Now, in Long Beach, we saw your typeset of early copper coins.
Yes.
And I see that you won a PCGS Registry Award for that today.
Why,
congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Okay, now we have the complete set here. You want to talk, what are some of your favorite coins in this set?
Sure, yeah. When I set out to do this set, initially, I was just doing the typeset. So those were the first pieces that were acquired, and high grade and beautiful pieces, but they're addictive. And I just had to expand it to the full date set. But as tough as some of the early types, like the chain cent and the recent are, there are some other stopper dates, like 1799.
Yes.
Only one known mint state piece. And while I pushed to get it, I was the underbidder. So as my consolation, I have a very nice circulated piece, which is the fourth finest known.
The F-35 is a great grade for a 1799 cent. That's right.
Indeed. 1804 is another real stopper, just one mint state piece known. The set includes a beautiful AU-55 piece, which is tied actually for second finest known.
I can't help but notice that you have the coin in your collection. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Oh yes, the MS-69 wreath cent is just an incredible piece. There's been a lot of discussion about what is its real quality. I mean, that's an incredible number, 69, but it's a magnificent piece when you see it in person. Every time someone has questioned the grade, I've challenged them as to whether they've actually seen it. And the response is always no. But it's got this deep medallic strike, a perfect strike in high relief practically. So it brings out, renders even the finest of the details that were in the die. The fields are relatively proof-like, or semi-proof-like, from being an early strike. Deeply, deeply impressed, so that any little flaws would show up real clearly, but you don't really see any. So it's just a magnificent piece. Even the fastidiously conservative early American coppers people recognize it as the single finest all-brown recent. And of course, they discount anything that's brown, only giving their best grades to the red.
I've always heard that
fantastic
the coin was
coin.
the single finest graded early large cent, correct?
Well, it is. It's absolutely the single highest graded coin, period. From the 1700s. There are some 67s. There's a 68 red large cent, and this is 69 brown. Nothing else graded 69. And think about that. How many MS-69 Lincolns are there until you get up to the memorials?
Right. So how many coins are there altogether in your collection?
This set here is 77 coins, which includes a representative of each and every date, 1793 through 1857, and then also some of the transitional varieties. So for example, in 1796, there was both a Liberty Cap cent made and a Drey Bust cent made.
Right.
In 1839, you had a head of 1838. You had a silly head, a booby head, and also the head of 1840. So all of those transitional varieties are represented as well.
This is owned by the Cardinal Educational Foundation, so what do you plan to do with the collection?
Well, the plan with this collection is to get it out on display, such as here at the ANA, upcoming plans for a display at the Baltimore show this November, and get it out there so that people can see it. It's amazing the types of comments people make when they see it. Some people saying, well, we've never seen things in this high grade. One gentleman said that he had never even seen a chain cent in person, period, and even doubted that they existed. That he thought it was just a theoretical design in a book, but he was glad to know that they actually were real.
Well, you don't see too many MS-65s.
Well, that's true in terms of this is a Sheldon II variety, where America is spelled out completely. There's also a Sheldon I that has America abbreviated MRI.
Yes.
And of the Sheldon II variety, this is the single highest graded.
Impressive. Are you done with this set, or are you still trying to upgrade the set?
Well, there are still some upgrades that thus far have eluded me. It would be
large
nice.
cent collectors beware.
Well,
You're still out there competing with them.
Indeed. Well, if any upgrades are available, I would be seeking those out. Certainly, the 93 Liberty Cap in XF45 is amazingly high grade for that issue, incredibly scarce, incredibly valuable, but still sitting between an MS69 and an MS66 red-brown. An XF45 looks like it should be upgraded.
Now, are you going to stick with the 77 different coins, or are you going to look to expand it into more varieties, include more varieties?
Potentially include a few additional varieties if they became available. What would really fit would be a 1795 Jefferson head cent.
Yeah, right.
As I set this out, I've really been focusing on the different portrait styles, and that is a distinctly different portrait style.
Okay, so you have this fantastic set of early copper. You have the finest known $1794. What's next?
In terms of collecting,
or can't
I'm
you
not
tell us?
Sure. It's probably shouldn't say, but what I can say is publications and displays are going to be key coming up. Just completed an update to a book on $1794, which lists every known specimen of the $1794 with their current grades to the best known. Just released here at the ANA.
I know I saw an early version of that book. It's fabulous. How many new $1794 did you add to the consensus?
Versus the first edition, there was an additional 9. So the first edition identified 125, and this one adds 9, so a total of 134.
That's fantastic. Martin, you're doing a great job for the hobby. You're an ambassador, you're an educator, you're a great writer. It's a wonderful thing that you're doing. We really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
I appreciate it.